Hello everyone. Today I'm going to speak about obsession. So we will be hearing this word obsession very often, and also in our life also we would have come across this kind of obsessive feelings. Some will be having obsessive feeling that is called OCD to clean home, and this kind of obsessions will be there, and some will be on people and some will be on the materials also. So what is obsession? It is kind of attachment, and it is also a force, usually to say consuming force, which can be attached to some people or to some materials also. For example, very simple example I can give, like if you consider kids or children, they are very obsessed with their dolls which they used to play. So this kind of obsession is very small example, but when it comes to obsessive feeling with a person, or with some kind of person, in the sense like it can be a partner or it can be any other person also, all or new trends like very obsessed with celebrities, and they keep on collecting the information. This kind of obsession will also be there. So this is what obsession is. But how it forms, and is it good or bad? Definitely it is not bad. Sorry, definitely it is not good. It is bad actually, because it might start as a small, but as the time progress it becomes very severe, and it is very difficult to come out of it. And how psychologically psychologists define obsession, and how they tell what are the causes of obsession. It might be because of environment, and also see, normally also environment which we dwell in plays a major role, and genetically some factors will be major factors will also have influence on us. But psychologically, psychologists tell that this kind of obsession about the people or the materials will come because of the childhood trauma which we went through. So some people will be having so much traumatized because of the childhood reasoning and everything, and they keep on missing some emotions from the childhood. This can also lead to them tend them to attach so much or obsessive so much on person or on the material. So, and also unmet desires of the childhood or adulthood, whatever it is, and unresolved wounds, this all in a whole plays a major role in obsessive feelings, or on the person or on the material. Most probably when it becomes severe, when you are so much obsessed with the people, obsessed with the partners, or in the relationship, if you are obsessed with other person, so this become very severe. It's not only affect your mental peace, it will definitely affect your physical peace as well, physical health or as well. So it is important. And there will be what psychologically they say is that they have whoever the people are obsessed, no, they always have the desire to escape from the reality. So it creates illusion and delusion. Okay, and it all happens in mind. So that's why, if I want to quote from Bhagavad Gita, actually it says that mind is everything. Mind is a creator, mind is a destroyer. So it all starts here, it all fantasize here in the mind. So in obsessive feeling with the partner, or in with the people, if you are so much obsessed with a person, then what you ideally do is you idealize that person, and you tend to take only positives, and you tend to ignore all the negatives of that person. Even if there are red flags also, you're obsessed in such a way that you tend to neglect all the negatives, only consider positive character and keep them in the pedestal. This also reason for over obsession, and this can leads to severe pain in a long run. And after this idealizing, and you will run the iteration in your mind about the possibilities, fantasies of the future with that person. This kind of obsession is really not healthy, not at all healthy, in the relationship or in any other forms. It is not at all healthy. And I just wanted to complete this talk very in a small, I don't know how much I could speak about this, so I will cut it down because I don't want to elaborate too much on this. But what we have to think and feel about obsession is, as I said, it might be based on childhood trauma, or it unmet desires also can leads to anxious. See, when you are obsessive more, it also leads to anxious attachment style. So there are 4 types of attachment style. I am not going to define that in this I mean in this video. I might do another video about this attachment style, because that influences more. So what kind of attachment we are in, attachment style, that defines our personality also. So when this obsessive and all escape from the reality and everything, it creates a anxious attachment style which is very difficult to overcome, and it creates actually a trauma again. Trauma after the trauma, it is in a loop. You couldn't come out of it until and unless you create awareness in your mind and stop running that iteration in your mind. That is most important. The role of, what to say, the role to come out of any kind of feelings you have which can be defined as severe and painful, and you are dwell in the painful situation and emotionally it is draining, then you have to treat or give awareness what kind of emotions you are getting, then only you can able to come out. So how to overcome, I already said, one is awareness. Before that, the initiation should start by processing what is actually happening, not what is happening or what you are creating illusion or fantasies in your mind. That should not be taken into point. Instead of that, what you have to consider or feel is process the reality. It's not you suddenly accept it, no, process it. Try to give your mind some time, and neurons memory is so important and intact actually. So it takes time to process the information which you are actually happening, which you are actually seeing in front of you. So take or give a time to process it. After the processing, the next step is acknowledging that you have some kind of obsession on people, or some kind of obsession on material, or your, see, this OCD is also example of obsession only, correct? So this all you have to acknowledge it. That is a second step. And then after acknowledging it, accept it. So when you accept whatever the emotions you are into, then there is no need for you to co-depend on someone for your emotions. That is most needed, and there the cord of the obsession will cut when you accept it. Okay, when you accept that you are obsessed with someone for emotions and it is making codependent, see, this obsession will always result in negative emotions to our own self. Just like emotional draining, you keep on emotionally draining because you idealize people and you want them to available for you every time, and sometimes you forget your self priority is only not there. You keep on overgiving or you keep on expecting something. So if this kind of all the characters will stop when you accept it. So this is the third thing. After processing, after acknowledging, you have to accept the reality more than fantasies in your mind. Then prioritize yourself. Why I always tend to give more importance to our own self is much more important. When you give yourself a time, your thoughts will tell you, and your inner voice is always so much subtle, and it will always tell you what is actually important in your life, and it will always tend to, or it is designed in such a way, it always want to give a inner peace to you, but you always go for go away from that and feel that, oh, nothing is satisfying me, nothing is, I feel void, I'm feeling not complete without this thing or that thing, and keep on comparing to some other people, and also keep on comparing your life to others life. So this can only stop when you prioritize your own self and listen to your own subtle thought. It won't be in superficial level, it won't be hearing it, it is not so easy to hear your own conscious voice and also subconscious voice. It is not easy. You have to prioritize yourself, then only you can able to train your mind to listen to you first more than any people in this world. That is most important. What else? If the obsession, sometimes it will be very severe during that time. If you, it is not only you, you feel obsessed and you feel mentally drained or mentally fainted so much. It's not only that, actually you will harm other people also. That is also important. See, it's not that we have to keep on helping people or we should help people. I'm not telling exactly like that, but we should not harm the people. If we don't want to do good, we should not do bad. I'm playing with emotions, and or I'm telling other people also, like whom you are feeling obsessed and you also not getting emotions from that person also, they might be wrong. But why you went into this obsessive repulsive kind of thoughts is because of your own mind. You are not ready to give your time to yourself. You're not prioritizing it. You are keep on judging your own self, and you're sacrificing yourself for some people that is not needed. See, if you're not happy, you can't give happiness to other people whom you're surrounded by. This is the fact, and most of the people tend to forget this. That is what I have observed with my experience and also with the people whom I observed. So this is one thing, it is very important. So if you have very severe obsession and you couldn't come out, you speak with your friends or the family who can understand without any judgment. If that is the case, it is good. If not, you are not getting that kind of support, then you can go for professional support also. It is not wrong at all. See, the mental health is more important, and everything, even physical pain, is caused by our mental thinking and mental pain, because that is a vibration, that is an energy. So with this, I will wrap up about this topic about obsession. I hope I made some sense with this term obsession. I just wanted to do it because some of the people whom I have seen and heard this obsessive feeling for others and for materials, for anything. Okay, it's not good. Definitely, it is not good. Obsessive on some people or obsessive on some materials or whatever it is, obsession is definitely not a good. So it's a choice. You have to make it. So first, the thing is you have to accept it. That is the main chunk of this video. With this, I will see you in the next video. Till then, thank you so much and bye.